Oh, what a world. Ugh. Oh, what a world. Oh, what a world, what a world. Oh. So I've been trying to get my nose to work properly. I can't seem to clear my sinuses no matter what I do. So I'm probably going to be snorting and sneezing a lot. Ah, my eyes. I hate this. Allergies, dude. I remember back in the old days when I did have allergies. And I don't have any antihistamines that don't make you drowsy. Ugh. So we're off to a good start. This is how you start a stream, right? Excuse me. Okay. Okay, we begin? Wait. What about controller controls, though? Oh, that's how you do it, okay. Spyro the Dragon. Starting with the original. I'll try to keep my bodily sounds to a minimum.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure.
What's up with this? Why are the frame rate dropping?
14,000.
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into
Why is the
warriors
frame
for
rate
his
dropping?
cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Okay. I sure hope that doesn't happen during gameplay, though. Because, I just bought this on Steam, and I would hate it if I had to go back to the PlayStation version, because the PlayStation version functions better. Oh, you feeling sneezy, Spyro? Well, guess what? So am I.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons.
Why is the
in
audio out of
Horizon World,
sync?
Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Why is the audio out of sync? I already played this on PlayStation 4 and didn't notice these issues. Don't mistake my tone, though. PC game is the best, right?
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Oh my god. So the PC version of this game is suffering from all manner of issues so far. Okay, frame rate drops are really gonna bug me. Let's see. Let's see if that makes it better. Whoa. Whoa. Now. Oh. That's... Oh, no. Better. Where do you think you're going? Eh?
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Map. Oh, wow, there's a map. keep that on. You never played Spyro before? Or do you mean the remake? You've never played the remake before? Oh, what? Yeah, PC gaming's the best, by the way. Yeah, the Spyro games are great. They were great back then, and they're still pretty great now. I guess the game design philosophy of these games is pretty dated because the main gameplay mechanic is running around and exploring, collecting stuff. And some people say that's not good game design. But I say nay. I think the game's fine. Because the game's designed around collecting, so... But yeah, it's one of those old 90s games where the goal of the game is explore the world and find stuff, and that's the gameplay. I own all of the original games too. I was half tempted to play those instead, but I decided to get the remake trilogy on Steam because it's on sale. I already owned it on PlayStation 4, but I decided to get it on PC.
Cool flash.
But
Do that
I'm
again.
noticing
The
right away
artisan's
that the
boss is
PC
through a
version
portal in the
has
dragon mouth.
some
You're
bugs.
not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Oh. Oh, it's locked? Stone Hill. I'm gonna go to Town Square. By the way, do you like my new microphone? It's not really a new microphone, it's a new interface, but it should make everything sound a lot cleaner. Less white noise. One of the nice things is I don't actually have to turn off my fan now, because my old microphone would not only pick up the sound from the fan, but it would also pick up the sound of all the static and the wiring. But this one, it's got, the interface has a built-in feature to block out some white noise, and it doesn't hurt the quality all that much. This interface was 4 times as expensive as my old one though, so really is a get what you pay for kind of thing.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you
Oh
know
my god,
that
somebody
you get your
please make that
longest
cake in
glides by
real life.
pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
I know it said thanks Spyro, but it looked like it said bonk Spyro.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
I do like that they reanimated and re-voice acted all the dragons, but I think the voice acting performance in the original was better on some of the dragons. I'm half tempted to go and play the original Spyro just for that. This remake is pretty damn good, though. I mostly have praise for this remake. I have a lot more positive things to say about the remake than negative. Mostly the fact that this remake is almost one-to-one. It is basically the exact same game, just with newer graphics. And all the original voice acting and animation has been embellished. Which is nice in some cases, but in other cases I feel like a little bit of it is a little melodramatic. Oh yeah. Come on, bitch. Give me that egg. Where'd you go? Ah. This jump in particular seems to be a little bit more tricky than it was in the original. I remember this jump being a lot easier in the original. Huh. Gotcha, bitch. I'm gonna go back and get some of those treasures. Thor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always track your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Thank you, Thor. Though you look like you've aged. Ah! Level complete. Okay. Okay, before I go in there, I gotta find those 4 gems. I missed 4 gems in this level somewhere. Oh. 3. I'm gonna turn that motion blur off. Oh, I'm not sick, I've just got allergies from staying indoors for so long. I didn't used to have allergies. It's a new allergy I developed in 2020 from being indoors so much. I'm not sure if it's a dust allergy or a mold allergy. It's probably a dust allergy, but I didn't used to be allergic to dust. But now from staying inside so much, now I am, I guess. Oh, there it is. Do a barrel roll. You got an enemy on your tail. Dogs are aggressive. This is another nice thing about this game is the environments. I remember were looking particularly good back in the original game as well. And they stuck true to that. They made sure to give the horizons of this game really nice atmosphere. Nevin.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Oh yeah, I love the hints in this game. The cryptic hints. I was a little kid when I played this game. So here's the boss. But if we pay close attention to him, he's got an idle animation. I wonder if the remake has the same idle animation, if it's just as good. So there's this ongoing running joke in this game about sheep, about how dragons and sheep have an uneasy relationship with each other. Dragons being the apex predator and sheep being at the bottom of the food chain. So this guy, this boss, you can't tell at first glance, he's actually a sheep in Scarecrow's clothing. And these dogs, I think they're supposed to be wolves, but they made them look like hound dogs. But yeah, the uneasy alliance between the dragons and the sheep is an ongoing joke throughout the Spyro games. And that's why the first boss is actually a sheep in disguise. And I'm dead. Oh yeah, there's a sheep face. Come on, bitch. And what do we got here? Level complete. But yeah, the Norks I thought were supposed to be frog people because in the original game they looked like frogs. But the Norks are actually supposed to be some kind of a fictional creature. Like, try to imagine a combination of like every single swamp creature imaginable. Like every swamp or bayou animal you could think of all rolled into one is essentially what the Norks are. Like they're part frog, they're part alligator. But yeah, so there isn't much of a story to Spyro in terms of world building. Essentially what we know is the world that Spyro takes place in is split up into 5 kingdoms, but dragons are the rulers of all 5 of those kingdoms, except for the 6th kingdom, which is the Nork kingdom, the frog swamp people kingdom. And somewhere in the story, yeah, look, there's a goat. Somewhere in the story, there's an ongoing joke about the uneasy alliance with the sheep being the bottom of the food chain, while the dragons are the apex predators, i.e. the royalty of each of the kingdoms. Like, there used to be an ad campaign that was about the launch of the Spyro games, and there was a guy in a sheep mascot costume who would go around protesting the Spyro games. After you beat the game, during the ending credits, a disclaimer will show up saying no sheep were harmed in the making of this game.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Just saw something Al said. Kid will never clear E11. It's unlikely he'll get another E10.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Yeah, see, that's another example. The voice acting was a lot funnier when whenever they would have the old dragons. It was just like, "Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about?" And Spyro's just like, "I don't have time, old man." First, let me tell you a story. Like, I think the way the voice acting was just like, after you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy portal thingamajigger, it'll take you back to the artisan home, but first let me tell you a story.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
I love these dragons so much. But that's another subtext issue in all the Spyro games, is because Spyro is a baby dragon. And he has a couple of lines of dialogue where he's actually yearning for the day when one day he becomes a big, strong dragon, like all the other dragons he has to rescue. But that was before Spyro became like this huge franchise where he's unable to be anything but a child in every single iteration of every game ever. Like, it used to be the running joke about Spyro is he's just a baby dragon. But it's since become the default of his existence, I guess.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet!
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Oh yeah, these force fields used to blow my mind as a kid. It's because it looks like there's more world out there, but the original game had this optical illusion where it made it look like the landscape goes on forever. But now that I'm older and I understand software engineering a little bit better, the landscape, like it looks very different, but you can see the edge of it. The landscape actually ends just a few feet once you get out. But there used to be an optical illusion that made it look like it went on forever, and I thought that was pretty great. Oh, there you are. Let's go. You like to play games, huh? I can play that way too. Ah, that trick's a little quick draw. It's a little bit more difficult to pull off in the remake. Oh, this is a nice thing that the remake does, is that it looks like there's actually little settlements out there on the horizon. I'm very tempted to pop in the original Spyro. Oops. I'm so used to playing Final Fantasy where triangle is the jump button. Why do you gotta tease me? One more treasure to go. Ah! Level complete. Alright, so I just got one more level to go and I'm done with the Artisan Hall. Dark Hollow. Oh, hi. Is that, I can't read your name. It's too dark. Oh, hey, Al. Doing a barrel roll. But yeah, it's like I was saying, I am very tempted to plug in the original game and play it, because the original game was still really good, and there's a few subtle differences with this remake that, I don't know, I kind of want to just put on the nostalgia goggles and then just enjoy the original.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
That's a secret, huh? I won't tell anyone. if I got an achievement for that. Remember back in the old days when video games didn't have achievements? It was just completing the game was your reward.
It's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying.
I remember
creatures.
I was able to find a lot of very interesting glitches
in
in
Their
Spyro
metal
2.
armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Because in Spyro 2, they introduced the hover, which allows you to get a little bit of lift when you press triangle at the end of your glide. And even though the game was designed around it, there were a few areas that you could get into by a properly timed hover. And there were some areas, like water areas, where you had to enter it through the body of water. But if you could enter it from the side, how you're not supposed to, it would create glitches like walking in underwater zones or swimming outside of the water, which essentially worked the same way as flying, except all the worlds still had a skybox that you couldn't swim over. So the ability to swim outside of water didn't really didn't really break the game.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
But yeah, if you ended up walking in underwater areas, you'd be screwed because there'd be no way out. But yeah, it is my opinion that I think achievements did somewhat ruin the magic of some games. Because back before achievements, there weren't achievement hunters. There weren't people who were trying to get every minuscule achievement accomplishment in the game. People who did do it only did it for the satisfaction of it, not because they were filling out a list of prerequisites.
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
The reason I dislike achievements is because people aren't doing the achievements because the achievements are fun. It is filling out the requisite of the achievement list is what's satisfying. Not the gameplay itself that's satisfying, but finishing the accomplishment of having all the achievements. And I don't think that's good because it gives developers the ability to make really asinine, duties, accomplishments as a goal for people to accomplish, rather than making good gameplay. Yeah, completionist mentality. But some achievements are really asinine to get.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Oh, this is the level where the guys... This is the level where the guys show their butts. Are you guys ready to see some butts? Oh yeah, Harleen's here. Raise your hand if you want to see some butts, though. Okay, I'm very tempted to just plug in the original Spyro now because their butts were actually a lot funnier in the original. Okay. Okay, do you guys think I should just pop the original in? Because at this point I actually think the original's a lot funnier. Alright, I'm gonna pop that in.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterfly.
Lots of butterflies. Okay. Just give me a second. Oh yeah. Are you doing Void Arc for the let's see, quit game. Oh wait, I have to save. You're doing it for the relic?
Hi, Spyro.
Oh, it auto-saves? Okay. Okay. Alright, now the Elgato should be... Let me see here. Sorry for the boring I understand, Alethea. Okay, I might need to relaunch the stream to get the Elgato working, so hold on. I'm gonna close the stream.